congregations in Penn Northeast, and our staff, Reverend Bonnie Bates, conference minister, Barbara, Patty, Christian, all the staff. Well, we are 4 or 5. That's all the staff. All right. It's an honor for us to be here, sharing with you this important time. Steve invited me to talk for a couple of minutes about church. And that's what we do, church. That's what we come every Sunday. That's what we do every day. That's our mission, that's our goal, that's our project as a church. But my question today is that our project of life in our personal life? When we read the Gospels and these parables, we hear a Jesus that is not aligned to the church. Is not aligned to probably the tradition. It's not in the same line that the church has been doing since the time of Moses or Elijah. Because I think that doesn't matter how we think, Jesus goes in other directions. I don't know why. Well, maybe because we are human beings. Maybe because we grow up and learn and has been educated in this or that particular way. I have a big problem with my wife. That's a secret, please. Keep it in here. And I'm sure she has it with me. I don't know if Steve has a problem with her. I don't want to ask the question. But, you know, this is my problem. My wife cooked good, very good. I was 100 pounds when I got married with her. So that was 150 pounds ago. She cooks good. So every time somebody brings her something that they cook, this is her question, and this is what bothers me. How you did it? I said, Magali, don't worry how they did it. Just eat it. Don't ask the question. No, because this is the problem. You know, after the question, this is not because this is the way I do it. How many of us do the same thing? Because we think the way we do it is the only way it has to be done. Amen? How many say amen?
Amen.
Or it's my way, or it's no way. Or you cook it the way that happened yesterday, last night. But this is the funny part. This must be a secret, please. we do, Hispanic, we do a lot of pork and fried chicken. So, this is the way she cooked pork. She put it in water and boil it, then fry it. So my nephew said, no, we're going to do it on my way. She said, okay, I'm going to take my part out. I'm going to do it my way. All right, she took it away. She took her part. She cooked it in her way, but at the end, she ate his way. I said, Magali, you know, why you do that? If you're going to eat it at the end, you know, church, I think it's not only one way. I think there are many ways.
Amen.
That we need to do church. That we need to do ministry. That we need to do what we are supposed to do. The parables say that this was the way the rich bring the money, the poor bring the money. The value was, the important was the rich one, but that's not God's way. God's way was the poor brought everything everything what she had and put it all at his hands, at his feet. Why? The rich people were bringing what it was the extra. What is more important? I'm going to finish. I can be here 45 minutes. I know you don't want to do that. There was an old traditional story that I heard many years ago, about the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon one day were talking. And the moon said to the sun, to this a beautiful day, beautiful sun. The moon said to the sun, I know there is one place on earth that you never have been. That all there is dark because you never been there. And the sun said, I don't think so. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. No. There's one place that you never visited. And the sun was not believing that and said, all right, let's do this. Let's walk together. Let's get to that dark place. Let's walk to that corner of the world where I've never been there. They start walking together. And in the moment that the sun came into that dark place, everything was shining because the sun was there. This is my question. Have us been in the darkest place of this world? Have we been doing the ministry where there is no ministry? Have we been doing the work as a church for those who doesn't have church? Have we been sharing Jesus Christ and the gospel to those who are in need? Maybe it's the time to be the sun and be the moon and walk to those places that the sun never had been there. Maybe God is calling us as a congregation, maybe not to be like all the congregations, because I personally believe that every congregation has their own personality. I don't have to be like Christ Church. I don't have to be like other Trinity Church. I don't have to be like New Creation or this church or the other church, because we have like 100 St. John churches, and we have another 100 St. Peter churches, and another 100 Christ churches. Every church is different. And I say amen for that. We don't have to be a copy of one and done. But we don't have to be copy of a book that is up there. We can be the original. Amen?
Amen.
We can be the original. Because what Jesus wants from us is to be genuine, original, doing ministry, getting to those places that he haven't get there or she haven't get there. We are a church.
Amen.
Let's do ministry in those areas where it's been isolated, marginalized, taken out, pushing out from church. And I think that's the church. That's what the church is supposed to be doing. Let's close our eyes. God, help us to be church. Help us to shine, to be bright, Help us to take the light where there is dark or shadows. Help us to take you to the hearts that are in need. Help us to be church. Amen.